Fully focused on domestic matters for this week's Scoop 6 Soccer. Another chance then to win £1 million. You get all 6 right this week. £250,000 is yours, and then of course we dangle that a carrot of the £750,000 bonus next week, and those consolations for 4 correct and 5 correct results as well. To look ahead to all the fixtures this week is Liverpool legend Gary Gillepsie. And Gary, we start with your former club away at Tottenham. That is match 1, Tottenham versus Liverpool. What are you expecting?
Well, I think very evenly matched sides. I've gone for a away victory, no surprise there. I think there will be goals in this game, so I've gone 3-2 to Liverpool.
How impressed have you been with Crystal Palace? They take on West Ham in match 2.
Great start. Alan Pardew's done a fantastic job there. I think when you look at West Ham, their away form has been sensational. Some of the teams I watched them play against Liverpool, they played exceptionally well. A hard one to call this because, you know, Palace I think have done exceptionally well. Strong side, pacey side. But I'm going to go a home victory, and I'm going to go the slightest margin of 1-0.
1-0 to Crystal Palace in match 2. Match 3, fascinating for me, is Everton versus Manchester United. Goodison not been a happy hunting ground of late.
No, they seem to struggle, Man United, going there, and especially coming off that loss against Arsenal. They've got the derby, the following game in the Premier League, so it's a big ask for Man United. Everton, boy, I was quite impressed with them in the Merseyside derby recently. So I think that's a tough one to call, and I'm going to go a home win for Everton, and I'm going to go for a slim scoreline, but I'm going to go 2-1.
2-1 Everton then in match 3. Match 4 sees Manchester City take on Bournemouth. Bournemouth have adapted relatively well to life in the Premier League, but it's a tough one for them this time.
Yeah, I think you look at all the promoted clubs and all young managers doing exceptionally well, so they've all acquitted themselves reasonably well for the start of the Premier League. I think this is a tough one. You know, obviously Man City have got the problems injury-wise, but I think their squad is really, really strong as you would expect it to be. I can't see anything but a home victory. Bournemouth have got their own injury problems as well. Elphick, the leading light, the captain, is out as well. So I think they've got problems themselves. I would expect a comfortable Man City victory, 3-0.
3-0 to Manchester City against Bournemouth. The penultimate match is Southampton versus Leicester. I found this one really tricky.
It's difficult, isn't it? I mean, Southampton, after maybe what was a tricky little start for them, have certainly picked up some really good results. I mean, going to Stamford Bridge, you know, outplaying Chelsea, not just beating Chelsea, but outplaying them. And then when you look at it, and I just think it's a tough call, isn't it? Leicester, Ranieri, I mean, who would have thought? I mean, unbelievable how well they've started. But they've got pace, they've got goals. They look to play with very much a directness, Leicester. Hard one to call, but again, just home advantage. How can Leicester keep it going? That's what you know. When are they going to come unstuck? I think this is the game that they're going to come unstuck, and I think for me, Southampton 2-0.
Southampton 2-0 against Leicester. And the final game, match 6, is Watford versus Arsenal.
Well, I think when you look at it, Watford again, and Flores have done exceptionally well the early part of the Premier League. I just think Arsenal are too strong for them. I think Arsenal certainly got goals in them. Sanchez and Walcott, I think, on fire. And I'm going 2-0 away victory. 2-0
away victory then for Arsenal in the game against Watford. 6 fixtures then. That could change your life. We'll pop Gary's selections up on the screens for you while I remind you of those dividends once again. £250,000 up for grabs for 6 out of 6, with £750,000 awaiting in the bonus fund next week. Consolations abound, of course, for 4 winners, for 4 correct scores, I should say, already this season. We've paid out over £4,000 for just £2. You've got to play the Scoop 6 Soccer. Pick up your slips now.